Alright, what's up guys? This is Killer again, and I wanted to bring to you how to do good in Lost Planet 2 large matches. Now, I'm not saying I'm like a legend when I'm sending all these videos up there, but I hope these help you, because these are tips that definitely help my teammates out. And I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna, cut and copy paste videos, like clips of certain moments and put it on there, because I just feel like that's not like real. You're not gonna really have cut and paste moments in Lost Planet 2, so if it comes a good moment naturally, it's gonna come. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. We leave it at that. Yeah, so strategy about big maps. That was the message we're here for today. And now, if you're wondering how I still have that buster grenades off a teammates, yeah, so what the point being is that yeah, so my strategies go as followed, alright? So in large maps like Neos and Thunderfield, which is the only two one, but I'm also gonna count Dual Complex in this one, because Dual Complex is huge. I don't know how it's in a medium map. It's on the medium map, yeah, so to counteract for that, I'm going to yes. So number one strategy, first of all, is going to be taking the middle data posts. Like I've cited in all of them, the middle is gold. It's going to get you all you need, basically, and basically all you're ever going to need, because it's really important in the middle. Now, in this one, though, it's a little bit different. When you control the middle, you also want to control the edges before you get to the middle. You want to have one data post in the middle, because usually in large maps it's always like 2 or 3 data posts in the middle. Control at least one of them, and then control the edges. The reason that is because when you do that, you basically spread the army thin, or the other team thin, and if you're good enough, or if the team is good enough, because this is a team effort, if your team or you are good enough, and I don't know how the guy's surviving all this, then you're able to, press them down and surpass them, basically. So, your real goal is basically, once you gain the edges, it's basically like a win-win for everybody. The edges are like of utmost importance, and if you can't get the edges, then, I don't know what you can really do. Yeah, so I'm doing pretty well this round, so it's not like the other two videos where it made me look so bad. But I'm just saying, these tips have always helped my friends out, always helped people I've talked to on PSN. It's just better for everybody. But also talking about Lost Planet, another backup strategy is Lost Planet 2 for large maps. If you can't control the middle, let's say VSs are huge, right? VSs are huge in Thunderfield, always. There's never a moment in Thunderfield where the VSs aren't huge. And because of that, you want to make sure you are well prepared for that. So if you're doing a ranked match or something, I recommend practicing a little, because you don't have abilities on. But if you do have abilities on, I recommend, trying something. Yeah, destroyed that BS right there quickly. Oh, God, he got me well. But, see, as you can see, we're pressing on, and it's kind of evening out the score. It's, you can't read that. It's 19,000 and 19,000. It's perfectly even. What's also a strategy is what I like to call blitzing, yeah, I like to call it blitzing, that's what I want to call it. Basically what blitzing is that it's like in all shooter games, right? You take a data post, defend it a little bit, shoot, then just repeat that strategy and press on slowly and slowly and slowly, and eventually you'll get through. If you're careless, then you're going to lose. The point is, if you're careful and you focus, you can immediately press on defenses and offenses and just push back and back and back, and it just comes to you. It comes more points for you. I mean, it's a win-win for you. So, you know, you want to do that. And so that's one strategy. Another strategy I have is also what I call basically like a relief strategy, I guess. It's like if your team is really that bad and you're trying to pick up the slack. I mean, if you're doing it to win and your team is not winning, then your team's not winning. I mean, there's not much you can say, but it's not always about the points. I mean, I just want people to know that, because when I hear people saying they got 20 kills and all, that's good. I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean, it's not like, I mean, it doesn't mean as much. I mean, okay, you got 20 kills, and then like next round you get maybe your 20 kills all the time. People want you on the team, but being a nuisance. I mean, like every round I play this game, I always have people after me, and that's how you know you've done your job. I mean, even if I lose, this PQ guy never leaves me alone, and yet he's always around me every time, and that's good. I mean, I used to always be pissed when I first played this game online, and then I realized that, oh wait a minute, I'm actually important enough that they're going after me. I'm not saying I'm like desperate for people or something, but I mean, really, you shouldn't play the game just for that. You should never play a game just for the kills or just for the independent goals and all that. I mean, it's a team effort. This third-person shooters are. Can I grab onto that? Okay, I can't. So I'm just gonna walk all the way around. So as you can see, we're actually winning this round too. So I'm kind of even happy about that. I definitely don't know what kind of shot that was. Just decided not to obey me today. Alright, see, so I'm on a roll. Oh, I died. But it's all well, you know. The whole point being is that I had a 5-kill streak going on. I was so happy, but the whole point is, though, is that just look at this. Like, look what we've done. We've surrounded the middle. I went all the way around to the edge, and now we have a pincer attack going on here. And I mean, these guys are falling behind, but it's alright, because you cut for their slack. And that's how you do it singly. I mean, I'm not a good player at all. I'm not saying I suck, but I'm not saying I'm, like, good, that's this good. And, my point being is that people are expecting to get, like, 20, 30 kill streaks every game on the first time or something. I mean, if you can, that's good. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. You might be lagging or something, because I don't know if anybody ever gets 20, 30 kill streaks. But yeah, you always want to press them on and just go for it. I mean, you never ever want to just chill back, basically, I guess you could call it. I mean, being lenient is basically like a strategy for losing. I've realized that in large maps. If you're a little bit open, like, usually when you associate, like, lenient, you're always saying short range, small maps, because you're so close to each other, especially if you have a full house. But really, I always say long matches are more unsafe to be lenient, because if you give them space, all of a sudden, next thing you know, they just keep pressing and pressing and pressing, and you end up getting pressed on, and you lose, and you're losing ground, and it's a loss for everybody. I mean, you don't gain anything from it, and all that. So yeah, so there's 3 strategies, you know: gain the middle, press the outside, which is pretty much the same for everything, get some kills, you know. Also, watch where your teammates are going. Don't make the first move. Let your teammates make the first move, and watch and associate it with, should I go another way? I mean, if people are like Thunderfield, for example, everybody's going through the tunnel, you probably shouldn't go in the tunnel either, because they already have a maximum number of people in the tunnel. You don't need to go in the tunnel. That's another very common mistake I always see people do, Because they'll always think they need to join their friends or whatever, and there's like 20 men in one area and 0 in another. Then what do you gain from that? Nothing. You just basically isolated yourselves. Oh god, supernova. Yeah, that's a recorded supernova. I've never recorded a supernova. Congrats, guys. So I've done pretty well. I mean, this round, it's almost over. And this is pretty much how you do large maps. I mean, if you have any questions, subscribe, you know. Subscribe, ask questions, comment. If this is... I'm planning to do a weapon configuration thing too, but you know, if you subscribe and ask for, support, you know, I can actually do them. So that's pretty much my message right there. That's how you do long, big maps. And so, thanks for watching. Subscribe if I haven't said it like 100 times. Have fun, guys.